What's going on everyone? Welcome back to a new video. My name is Paul. I did want to film this video outside, however the weather is absolutely shocking right now. I mean, just absolutely, summer's over, summer's gone for England. Not to worry, we're doing this indoors. I want to talk about what's on my iPad Pro. Obviously it's a 2018 model, the 11-inch with just a small bezel around the screen. So it's all screen. This is what's been protecting it. This is the Apple Folio case. Obviously I can have it in various different ways. It clicks in via magnets to the side here. Got the camera cut out at the top. That's how it sits up when you're watching content or you need to do some work, or you can have it lying like that to get some typing done. I did want the typing keyboard, however I'm not a big fan of Apple's version, so I am still on the lookout for a keyboard case. So let's talk about the iPad before we crack on to what's actually on the iPad. This is a skin by Slick Wraps. I'll leave Slick Wraps in the description down below this video for you to check out. But without further ado, let's jump into what's actually on the iPad Pro. So let me hit screen record, and if we throw it up here. So if you swipe over, what I've got is I've got my sub count at the very top. Podcast, shortcuts. I don't really use shortcuts on the iPad. I do on my iPhone, where there will be a video coming with the iPhone soon. And then Twitch, obviously unable to receive streams because it's not actually online right now. Okay, so this is my home screen. As you can see, Diagon Alley from Universal Studios. That's what my wallpaper of choice is. The theme from my phone to the laptop to the iPad is very much Universal inspired. Obviously with having Orlando Tourist, it's very much inspired by that. Let's go from the top and work our way down. At the very top you got calendar, photos, it's obviously self-explanatory, the clock, maps, camera, an Apple folder which has got contacts, books, GarageBand, the feedback app, Spotify. It is me music client of choice on my Android phone but not on my iPhone. I may put it on at some point. WWDC obviously allows me to see all the previous press conferences, keynotes, calculator, and Find My, which allows me to find my iPhone and other various bits. Notes, I use notes for obviously taking notes, but for also making notes on videos, upcoming videos that I want to do. I make notes on it, decide what shot list I want to do, and that's how I work obviously my YouTube channel. Apple Store, self-explanatory. Waze is absolutely unbelievable. I was hoping to make a video with the iPad and Waze in the car. Things went a bit wrong, so that may be coming in the future, but not just yet. Apple Music, that's what I use across all my Apple devices. Apple Store, and of course settings. The very bottom in the dock, this is what's there all the time. It never changes. It will change soon, but not just yet. Messages, FaceTime, mail for obviously Hotmail accounts, which is what I use on the other side. My Gmail accounts for Orlando Tourist and myself. Podcast app, Safari and Google. Google's just for one of them ones where I want to just do a quick search. YouTube Analytics, obviously reply to comments and stuff like that when I'm in the house. iMovie, Anchor, I want to do a podcast. There's podcasts coming very soon. As I've said in a previous video, if you stay tuned for that, the podcast will be announced shortly, but not just yet. I'm not quite ready yet. Files for file management on this, because now you can plug something in via USB-C like I can with the MacBook, and I can transfer it to this and work straight off the iPad. VLC player, I'll show you what's on VLC player, because obviously this is what I use for just content consumption. Ray Donovan, I've already finished Ray Donovan. Obviously I'm just waiting for the new season to arrive, but I'm just going back over it, keep it fresh. Game of Thrones, still 2 episodes I haven't watched, the very last 2. Deal or No Deal US, Chernobyl, I still haven't watched that, I still need to get around to it. Avengers, Ballers, love Ballers, and Power and stuff like that, but that's what's on there right now, but that again will change very quickly. So moving over to the other side, this is where I keep all the folders. At the very top, business folder, I've got my WordPress for me 2 websites, which are also linked down below. I can't even pronounce that one, but I haven't used it. I probably will. It's like a note-taking app. Dropbox, Adobe Fill and Sign for when I need to sign contracts. Skype for when I need to do Skype business calls. Speed test when I'm in obviously hotels and stuff like that. I do little speed tests to see what the Wi-Fi is like, to see whether I can actually upload videos or not. Microsoft Word for when I need to just do like a quick Word document. Apple Connect, the other Apple Connect for podcasting, and SoundCloud also for podcasts. But again, a video on that is coming soon, dedicated to just what I'm doing with the podcast. Entertainment folder, Netflix, IMDb to check up on new movies coming out. Twitch, I kind of do wish I would have got into Twitch sooner. The Kindle app, in case I want to read. Zedge, obviously for wallpapers and ringtones and stuff like that, but I don't know why it's in entertainment. My5, Sky Go and Prime Video. Obviously with having Amazon Prime, that's what I kind of get, but I haven't really watched anything on Amazon Prime. It tends to be just Netflix at the minute, but we'll see what happens when Apple TV Plus comes out, and of course Disney Plus as well. Games folder, I do game a little bit on the iPad with having that nice big screen. Obviously F1 Mobile, great app, love that to bits. NBA 2K, I have got Fortnite, but I haven't played Fortnite on this. I did play Fortnite a while back and I was going to do videos on them, but it's just been done to death, so there's no point. Golf Clash, obviously for FIFA 19, that's little bits. And Theme Park Tycoon, obviously I love Theme Park Tycoon, absolutely fantastic app. Photo and video, I've got Image Edge Media, which is for my Sony camera, allows me to connect my Sony camera to this. Canon Camera Connect, that's exactly the same. I can have a live view of what I'm seeing on the screen right now via Wi-Fi, if they're both on the same Wi-Fi network, the camera and this. And obviously I can take pictures, start recording video, do all kinds of other stuff. Visco for editing on the go. I do use Visco, but I do prefer Lightroom. But if there's anything that I can't do on Lightroom, I will transfer it over to Visco. Enlight Video Leap is like a sort of mini editor for some videos that you want to maybe throw onto Instagram or whatever. Carbon is a black and white studio, so you throw your photo into there and you can do some black and white and retouch stuff, and it's pretty good. Carbon, if you haven't got that, it's free, check it out. Google Photos, because it transfers across from all my other devices, all the Android phones I've had this year and whatnot, so it transfers into there and I can just grab the photo, edit and transfer it somewhere else. Snapseed, I don't really use it that much again, but I could really get rid of that. Fonto, a great app, I've mentioned this numerous times in the past. It's great for when you're doing stuff like this and you want to make a thumbnail and you want to have a bit of writing on it. Fonto is the one you go for. Productivity folder, I don't know why I didn't leave some of these apps in the photo and video folder and just get rid of productivity, but here's what's in here anyway. I've got Lightroom, love Lightroom. Lightroom is on every single device I own. Premiere Rush was like a little video editor for obviously the iPad and stuff like that, and I've got Premiere on the MacBook. I really want to learn another video editor besides iMovie to move away from it. Photoshop Express, Adobe Sketch, Shortcuts app, Playgrounds, Google Home for controlling my lights and stuff like that, and obviously accessing Google Home. Photoshop Fix, I absolutely love Photoshop Fix, just like little bits like you want to take out. Like I done one with the OnePlus 7, this is what it looked like before, and then this is what it looked like after I'd finished playing with it. So you can just do like little random bits, like just take bits out, or you can add bits in, you can do whatever you want. It's fantastic, that's free as well, if you want to check that out. Roomel is basically an app that you can scan the room with the camera and it'll put it onto like a sort of architect's sketch basically, and then you can move stuff around and see where you want to put stuff. We're currently in the middle of doing the house up, so that works perfect because we can decide where we want to put stuff and where stuff could potentially go to make a better living environment. And of course Photoshop Mix. Shopping, which is just, you know, you shouldn't have shopping. I shouldn't do this. This is what takes all my money. So eBay, JD Sports, Food Booking, Rightmove, Booking.com, Foot Patrol, Hotels.com, Just Eat and Amazon. Moving on to social, only on this iPad do I keep small social media stuff. I don't tend to keep what I keep on my phones. You know, this is just a small selection just for while I'm browsing. Facebook, Twitter, Discord and of course Reddit. The last folder is a sports folder. I've got NFL, absolutely love NFL, Seahawks, you know, come on Seahawks. F1 TV to have a look at what's going on with the F1. NBA, I do like NBA and I did actually go to a few games while we were in America. ESPN, keep track of some news, like sports news. NFL Fantasy, I do want to do that next year, get a little fantasy team going and maybe you know, you guys can join. I'll let you know more on that next year when I decide to do one. And at-bat is of course for baseball, which again, absolutely love baseball. I've only been to one game, and it was a college game. It was UCF, which was only in May just gone, which was really good. Enjoyed it, and I took the Huawei P30 actually and got some photos from the game. That's basically what I keep on my iPad Pro. That's everything really, you know, besides obviously the pencil. I use the pencil for editing and stuff like that. With iPadOS coming onto this now, you're going to be able to use a mouse and stuff, so maybe the pencil will become redundant when I pick up the Logitech MX Master 3. More videos coming soon, maybe a what's on my MacBook video. There's definitely going to be a what's on my iPhone video when that arrives. And make sure you stay tuned for the iPhone video coming up on the 23rd of September. It's going to be very special. I'm looking forward to it. I've got some help from some people. I'm really looking forward to filming that video. But I hope everything goes well. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. If there's anything else you want to see from me, any other videos, let me know in the comments down below this video. If there's any apps you think I should check out, be sure to let me know that too. Drop a like if you liked it, drop a sub if you loved it, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all soon.